Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is June 14th, 2024. It is a Friday morning. It's Flag Day. Happy Flag Day, everybody. I am off to do my daily sales calls and just keep working the process. So it'll be fun. I had a friend of mine's going through some stuff that I was helping him with yesterday. And I think one of the things we need as a society is to just be better friends. How can we support people better and help out those that are in your circle? And so that's part of what I'll be doing this weekend, is focusing on how can I be a better friend? What can I do to support people more? Because we're all going through our own battles. And just because we have a relationship in one area doesn't mean we can't support each other in another. And I think that's one of the things that, as society has gotten worse and worse and worse, everybody looks internally. I know I do. I look internally for support. I do not look externally. Why would you ever look externally for support? But that creates this feeling of unwantedness and unloved, being unloved. And so that's one thing I would just encourage everyone to know, is that you are loved unconditionally. There are people in your life who love you unconditionally. It may not feel like it at certain times or in certain moments, but they do. And it's important to remember that. It's important to remember that there are people out there that want you to succeed. They want you to win. And a lot of the times it doesn't feel that way. It does not feel like anyone wants you to win. But I think that a lot of that comes down to people looking at such a short time horizon that they think they need to win on day one, when in reality, if you really believe in your plan, you should plan on failing for 10 years before getting any success. And if you get success before 10 years, hooray. Like, we think things happen fast, but they don't. And they never will. Because good things take time, and it takes time to get people on the same page and working in the same direction. And so that, if I could encourage you today, it would be to know you are loved, and know beyond a shadow of a doubt that life will not be easy. Ever. Because it is your life. And part of living is struggling. Part of having good days is having bad days. If you did not have bad days, there's no such thing as a good day. And I think we miss that. We think every day should be a good day. We think every year should be a good year. The last 2 years of my life have sucked. They've been pretty awful. But that doesn't mean my life sucks. It just means I'm not where I want to be. But that's part of life, is learning that to get where you want to be, you have to endure where you are. And the journey between where you are to where you want to be. And it's never pretty. It's never easy. You won't be understood. But that's okay. It is your life. It is your time. It is your choice what you do and how you do it. It is your choice. And that's what I just want to remind everyone. You are in control. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. It's not the last day of your life. It's the first day of the rest of your life. That means you can make decisions today that will affect every day from here on forward. Turn left. Which is really powerful if you let it be. If you're willing to embrace the idea that life is yours to live. Life is yours to design. No one can control you. No one can own you. No one can tell you what to do or where to do it. They can ask you, and they can ask in a stern, forceful manner, but it is always your choice. And that's what I think a lot of people don't get. It is always your choice. I believe we live in the real world and the virtual world. So I am driving on I-84 West in the real world, headed to my first job for Service Experts. And because I put my sunglasses on and pushed a little button, now I'm recording that experience. Which is how I've entered the virtual world without being in the virtual world. I'm starting to capture the real world on digitally, and then later I'll be able to turn it into content and stuff like that. And this idea behind taking care of each other, it's escalated to where it is because of the virtual world. Because online, we all have news feeds of some sort, whether it's Reddit, whether it's a news station, whether it's Facebook or TikTok or X or whatever software you... Good afternoon, everybody! It is June 14th, still 2024. Just finished my day with Service Experts, which went really well. Had some great calls. Actually got to do a quote at one of the calls, so that was good. Yeah. It was really good. And now I am headed back home. I haven't recorded much content today because, to be transparent, I feel like I'm floundering still. I don't know. I feel just with how everything's been going in life, it's been a challenge. And I know that's the challenge is what makes it worth it. But I would really love to have some time that is not a challenge. Just for a little bit. Wouldn't that be great? So, not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day is going to be good. In fact, some days are just going to be bad. And some weeks, months, even years will be bad. And that's part of life. And that's one of the reasons I keep pushing is because I understand. Even though I don't feel great today, even though I feel like a failure today, it's a feeling that is fleeting. It does not define me. It is not who I am. It is just a moment in time. A feeling in a moment of time. And life's just gonna go, no matter what. So, make sure you're strapped in and ready for the ride. Because there's no turning it off until it's unplugged. And once you're unplugged, there's no turning it on. So, I just want to encourage everybody out there today. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. It is very much worth it. So, get out there, make it happen, build your dream, chase your dream, because I promise you, no one else gives a crap about your dream. And they will not until you're actually successful and they see a reason to care. So, and I honestly, a lot of people would probably recommend me not post content like this. But to me, that is why I am different. Is because I'm letting people see behind the curtain before the curtain's even built. I'm trying to let them see the struggle from day one, not the victory on day 4,000.
Turn left.
And I think that's what differentiates me as an individual. Because any individual can live life any way they choose. And I choose to live life transparently. Good, bad, or indifferent. And I can safely say, hey, it's not been great the last 2 years. But I know where I'm going. And eventually, I believe people will want to join me on this journey. But whether or not they do, what I'm building is for my kids. And it's how I'm planning to leave a system for them to be a part of, not to be in control of. Just a system for them to use if they would like. That's what I'm gonna leave my kids. And any kid is a system that they can choose to be a part of. Because life is full of choices. No one can force you to do anything. Only you can decide to do it for yourself. And that's the reason I'm building everything the way I'm building it. Because I don't want anyone to say, oh, you sold me into it. Did not. I will invite you to be a part of what I'm building. But I'm not here to sell anyone anything. I'm here to empower people to take control of their life. However that looks like to them. Because I feel empowered. I feel like I've taken control of my life. I'm not where I want to be, but that's okay. This is how we get there. And to me,
Speed limit camera ahead.
that's what counts. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Life is hard, and it always will be. So, keep at it. And if you need someone, reach out. Reach out to them. We're all going through life together. We can all be there for each other. But we can't be there for anyone who doesn't say something, say they need help. So if you need help, reach out. If you see someone who you think needs help, reach out to them. This is a team sport, guys. We've got to take care of our team. And I'm on Team Humanity. So if you are a human, I'm on your team. You can be on my team too if you want. I would love to have you. But regardless of that, I'm on your team. Anyways. I hope everybody has a great Father's Day weekend. And I hope you really enjoy all that life has to offer. With that, we'll talk to y'all soon.